double check that it's filming. Yep. 3 minutes in. Okay. 3, 2.
Hi!
We're back.
We're back. We're back. We're on a new schedule.
Yes.
Yes.
We're gonna do every 2 weeks. You know, we love you guys, but you know.
But life happens, and we're ready.
So now we're setting a realistic goal, and I think every other week works better.
Yes.
And that way the quality is maintained, which is great. So thanks for tuning into our digestion video. I loved hearing all your feedback. Really good like summary of just like what's up with the digestive system. So we thought we'd go into this week common digestive issues.
Yes.
So if you're experiencing symptoms of bloating, gassiness, just like being really tired after you eat, you know, all problems like that, this video is for you. Yeah, so just a really quick recap, Tara. What's up with this guy?
So what is the purpose of our digestive system? So recap from last week. The purpose of our digestive tract is to assimilate, break down, and absorb nutrients and eliminate what we don't need.
That was my elimination dance, sorry. Exactly.
So Michelle, what are some causes of digestive issues?
So glad you asked, Tara. So that SAD diet, the standard American diet, eating too many refined carbs, refined sugars, processed foods, not enough vegetables, not enough water, that definitely contributes to low stomach acid and digestion problems. It's just really hard for your body to break down those things. There's so many toxins, affects your liver, slows down a lot of other processes that should be happening. Chronic stress is a big one.
Yeah.
Definitely affects your stomach acid. I'm sure you felt that when you're super stressed out. It's just like impossible to eat. Or you're just having diarrhea. So there's so many effects from being chronically stressed. Weakens the immune system and then also causes dysbiosis. So just an imbalance between the good and bad bacteria in your intestinal gut bacteria, and that has such a huge impact on your health. About 80% of your immune system's in there, and so many other things, which we'll get into later.
So what are some things that cause weak stomach acid or low HDL?
Okay, so some of them is just like what you're eating. A lack of eating really good things and just eating a whole bunch of really bad things. So the standard American diet, refined carbs, refined sugar, processed foods, being chronically stressed. That does not help either. It definitely plays an effect because your body's not thinking. It's just so consumed with stress. It goes to the fight mode. So then when that happens, digestion, it's about 80% of your energy. It just stops because it needs to preserve that. Because, oh gosh, you're being attacked when literally you're just like really upset because Starbucks got your name wrong or something. You know? So
First world problem.
So just like simple things like that. Your body doesn't know the difference between stress, and that has such a huge effect on your digestive system. Having low stomach acid increases the chance of parasites, and the stomach acid is definitely what kills those bacteria in your stomach, right? It's the first line defense once you eat something. You're probably not breaking down protein properly, so you're probably having really smelly farts, and then you're bloating as well because your body's not able to really break it down. That it's just causing some bloating in your stomach. So really easy ways that you can fix this. Take a digestive enzyme. Really helps. Everybody should be taking a digestive enzyme just with the quality of our foods right now. Yeah. We need that help. And then activate your Don't do that. Don't. Apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar. Wow, protein stuff. That's what I really want to talk about. There's again. Apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar before your meals, after your meals, in between your meals. So those are some things. The apple cider vinegar will definitely stimulate the production of stomach acid. You can also take a digestive enzyme with hydrochloric acid, but that's not something you should be doing long term, right? You definitely need to address how you're eating and the way that you're combining food, which is called food combining, to make sure that your body is naturally able to restore the levels, but not being so messed up with like trying to digest things that are pretty stressful for it already, right? So just really quickly, we'll definitely put a link in the bottom so you can understand a little bit better what food combining is and how to do it. Basically, in simplest terms, don't eat any starchy vegetables with any of your macros, right? Protein, non-starchy vegetables. Fats, non-starchy vegetables. Carbs, non-starchy vegetables. Have fruit 20 minutes before your meal, 3 hours after. And that's giving your body the break so that it can like repopulate stomach acid so it can digest things properly. So why should I be concerned about my digestive issues? Why should I care about my stomach acid? What's up with that? Tell me.
What's up with that? What's up with it? So having low stomach acid, we just talked about. So that can lead to issues like leaky gut and candida. So these are really common amongst our society today, especially with the type of foods that we're eating, the type of lifestyles that we have. Let's address, not only that, but food sensitivities as well. Food sensitivities have become such a commonplace. We hear about people not being able to have dairy, such as myself, gluten, soy, and all types of peanuts, eggs, everything.
Nuts.
Somebody that you know probably has food sensitivity, and that's, again, such commonplace that can be addressed really easily through different diet, lifestyle, and nutritional changes. So addressing leaky gut first. So leaky gut syndrome, or intestinal hyperpermeability.
What? Say that one more time.
Intestinal hyperpermeability.
Wow, science. Tell me about that.
Science. So let's address something called leaky gut. So leaky gut, or intestinal hyperpermeability, is what happens when our gut sustains some sort of trauma or injury from, let's say, antibiotic use, poor nutrition, chronic stress. Normally, our intestinal wall, it has holes in it, or it has junctions, and that's how our nutrients get absorbed to our bloodstream. But when this chronic stress happens, or these injuries or traumas happen to our intestinal lining, and due to lack of recovery, that's when inflammation happens. That's when those junctions get a little bit larger. Since our food is already not being broken down properly from low HCl or low stomach acid, food particles go into our intestine, they get let out into the bloodstream in a form that our body can't recognize. So that's when we can have things like food sensitivities or allergies or even autoimmune diseases that can happen. So with leaky gut, things like an overgrowth of yeast can occur, which is candida, and those two are kind of intrinsically linked. It's kind of like a little bit of a chicken and egg debate. What came first, your leaky gut or candida? But Michelle, what is candida?
Candida is an overgrowth of the yeast bacteria in your intestinal gut, and the same factors apply. Most of the time they do show up together, but what's important to know is that you need to heal your candida first. You need to be eating, making those dietary changes in your body, and making those lifestyle factors change, the stress factors, to allow your body to heal. By reducing the bad bacteria, it will take off some stress from your intestines, giving it the ability to absorb the nutrients it needs to heal the permeability lining.
Yes.
Which is really important. The
Yeah.
permeability of their lining.
Yes.
Yes. So what you need to do, obviously the don'ts, no refined carbs, no processed foods, reduce sugar, eliminate processed sugar and refined sugar, of course, but you also want to reduce natural sugar, because at the end of the day, sugar is sugar. And candida, the bad bacteria in your gut, is fed by sugar. So it's going to try and trick you. You're going to have those cravings, and that's a really big sign that you need to look out for is candida. These June bugs are so loud. Candida!
Do you want to talk about candida? You don't.
No.
No.
I don't want to talk about candida.
That's what I thought.
So these are the things that you should be eating. Broth. I remember we went over this. So good. Has lots of glutamine in there. Lots of minerals, jam-packed with that. Also has collagen, so that's going to help heal your gut, which is really important. Antimicrobial, antifungal foods, so your garlic, your onion, ginger, so good. Oregano oil, yes. Oh my gosh, oregano oil. Make sure you're using that, like carefully. You don't want to overdo it, because we do want to repopulate the good too. So it can also get rid of the good bacteria. So you don't want to do that long term. Anti-inflammatory foods, turmeric. Put that thing on everything. Get some omega-3s, healthy fats. Make sure you take probiotics, and not just in foods. You want to make sure you're taking it in a powdered form, so you're supplementing with it, right? Because we have too much bad. We need a lot of strength to put some good in there.
And the reason why we want to do that with probiotic-rich foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, miso, tempeh is because different strains of bacteria are really good for our system as well.
Yes, you have a balance. Yeah, exactly. And then increasing your fiber, so lots of vegetables, lots of low glycemic foods, so foods that don't really, spike your blood sugar, and then water. Oh my water. Episode water.
Yeah,
Episode water, okay? So make sure you're having lots of water because that's going to help your body do all the healing it needs to do. You always want to think about how can I support my body at this stressful time.
Yeah.
Think about the basics and then add some more things.
Yes. Now that we've covered a little bit of kind of healing for Candida, we want to go into intestinal healing.
We're keeping this in here. Okay, so how do we heal our intestinal gut?
So something that we want to make sure that we're avoiding when we're looking at healing leaky gut or healing our intestinal lining. So again, staying away from that standard American diet, completely eliminating, let's say, processed sugar, reducing our natural sugars, things like smoking, alcohol, really, really, really cutting that out of our daily life as well, because that's just very inflammatory in our bodies. Basically the same don'ts as Candida, but things that we do want to do, again, bone broth, collagen, and glutamine help to heal the intestinal wall. Aloe as well is really soothing on the digestive tract. Anti-inflammatory foods that we just went over, and zinc, anything with zinc in it. So oysters, liver, really help to heal those junctions of our mucosal lining in our intestines. One thing I really want to mention, two things I really want to mention: reducing stress factors.
Not just the stress, the factors that cause the stress, which is a really important distinction. Everybody has pretty good ways of dealing with stress, but you're going to continue to face those that stress on a continuous basis unless you change the root cause of what's causing the stress, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. With a really important thing too with our intestines is 80 to 90% of our serotonin is made in our gut. So we have what's called this gut-brain connection. So with that gut-brain connection, again, 80 to 90% of our serotonin is made in our gut. So with digestive issues, it usually comes about mood-related issues as well. So anything like depression, anxiety, fatigue, brain fog, which I can say definitely affects me sometimes. Like,
She forgets how often it
I forget how often I forget. No, but actually, sometimes it's like sometimes it's really bad.
It's like so true to right now. Anyway, so brain fog, real thing.
So that's why gut-brain connection is really, really important to me, because I firsthand see how it can really greatly affect your life. So really working on intestinal healing, really repopulating those probiotics, really really helping to repopulate the good bacteria in your guts in order to help with your serotonin production as well, and really get that gut-brain connection going on.
I think that's what makes us really passionate about it, because a lot of digestive issues, when you're not feeling your best, when your body's not working its best, you don't feel great, right? Like, try going to a concert when you're bloated, or you haven't pooped in 4 days.
Yeah.
Tell me how much fun that's gonna be.
Tell me how much fun it is to go to the beach in your bikini and your stomach is under here. Like, it ain't.
It's not, and like, you shouldn't be living your life like that. I don't think that is great at all. And I feel like life is so stressful. There's so many factors that are stressful, and a lot of it is we have the power to shift our perspective.
Yeah.
But if your body is not in the position to help you, like your body is physically stressed, which is causing you to feel a little bit more depressed than usual, or to feel just a little bit more anxious than usual, it's just like a simpler problem to deal with that. So then you have the strength to be like, you know what, that's not a big deal.
And not only that, like, we have the ability to change up our diet. I know it looks or it seems really hard to do so, but it's not really. Like,
it's not when you feel the wonderful things that your body's supposed to feel when you treat it right.
Yeah, when you really are eating properly, when you're reducing your stress, when you're getting to the gym more, you're being more active, like you feel good. You want to do good things, and you want to keep up that, because you become so much more in tune with your body. Right?
And then you can do the wonderful things that you're supposed to do, and not just be caught up in like, oh, I wish I was that.
Yeah.
Right? So fix your digestion, guys.
Fix your digestion.
Let us know how that worked for you.
Yeah, let us know if you have if you're experiencing any of these sort of digestive issues or symptoms, and reach out to us.
So let's get into it. Connect with us. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share with your best friends.
We're on Instagram at BFS with Nutrition. Check us out. Send us a DM. Email us. We're here. We ain't going anywhere.
Pigeon carrier.
Pigeon carrier.
And we'll see you guys in
2 weeks. 2 weeks. So much better for our schedule. We love you.